28-year-old Anna and 29-year-old Ali Abulabin lived in a luxurious apartment in San Diego, California, with their 5-year-old daughter, Amara. Ali was a well-known TikTok user with two popular accounts, Gene Kid and Gene Kit, each amassing nearly 1 million followers. His primary content consisted of short, humorous videos that gained widespread popularity among viewers. Occasionally, Anna and Ali would create joint videos, which only increased the audience's interest in their relationship. Anna and Ali were at the height of their popularity. They seemed like the perfect family, successful, prosperous, happily married, and maintaining an impeccable image on social media. Their lives appeared to be a dream, filled with glamour and wealth. However, behind the glossy facade, problems often lay hidden. In their case, these issues came to light on October 21, 2021. Anna was born in 1993 in Okinawa, Japan, to a Filipino family residing on a U.S. military base where her father worked. After school, she enrolled in a technical university. From childhood, Anna stood out among her peers with her kindness, intelligence, and natural beauty. In 2014, she met Ali at the same military base, where he was serving as a U.S. Army soldier. Ali was born in 1992 on Staten Island to a Palestinian family that later moved to Virginia. From a young age, he displayed artistic talent and a passion for music. Before his military service, he even performed with a band. There was an instant connection between Anna and Ali, and their romance developed rapidly. They were nearly inseparable. Anna's friend recalled that Ali became very attached to her from the beginning, trying to isolate her from others. A year after meeting, they married and moved to the U.S., settling in Virginia. Soon after, they discovered they were expecting a child. The birth of their daughter, Amara, symbolized the fulfillment of their American dream. Ali worked as a senior network engineer in government service, earning a high salary. However, he longed to fulfill his creative ambitions. He began writing and performing his own songs, but TikTok proved to be his true breakthrough. The platform allowed him to showcase his acting skills. Ali created comedic parodies of popular characters, and his videos quickly garnered thousands of views. With each new follower, his popularity grew. Anna also began actively posting her own TikTok videos. Gradually, they grew tired of life in Virginia and considered relocating. They chose San Diego, which they felt met all their requirements. A warm climate, 70 miles of white sandy beaches, scenic landscapes, and vibrant nightlife. After moving, they settled in a prestigious high-rise on the 35th floor, renting an expensive apartment. Anna became even more active on social media, sharing videos about workouts, spa visits, and shopping with friends. Ali also launched YouTube accounts, but focused primarily on TikTok, where his content was most successful. He particularly enjoyed impersonating Tony Montana from the movie Scarface. Outwardly, their joint videos gave the impression of an ideal couple, but the reality was different. Ali deeply loved and was proud of his wife, but his love was possessive. He wanted to control her every move and disapproved of her meeting friends or interacting with others. His jealousy grew over time. Ali occasionally lost his temper, and in moments of anger, even resorted to violence. Anna's friends openly disapproved of Ali. They were aware of his aggressive behavior and feared him, knowing he always carried a gun. Even in his comedic videos, tension and conflict began to emerge. Over time, Ali became increasingly arrogant and self-absorbed. He considered himself a star, spoke only about his achievements, and disregarded others' opinions. His behavior worsened further when he began using drugs, leading to heightened aggression and loss of self-control. During a live stream, Ali openly sniffed a white powder. Viewers thought it was part of the show and that he was using flour, but it was actually illegal substances. Ali's behavior became even more erratic. He began drinking alcohol during live streams, often while driving, alarming viewers. However, he ignored warnings about the dangers of his lifestyle. His paranoia grew. He became increasingly convinced that Anna was cheating on him. Ali's mental state noticeably deteriorated, but he refused any help or advice. At a party, Ali pulled out a large bag of white powder and began using it in front of everyone. His cousin, shocked, demanded he stop, warning that they could be kicked out of the club. Ollie retorted that he was a star and no one had the right to stop him. In his videos, he started insulting Anna, claiming she had used him to move to the US. When she received calls, Ollie would snatch her phone, yelling, "Why are they calling you?" He isolated her from others, which increasingly frightened Anna. Anna seriously considered divorce. Ollie's obsession reached its peak, and the situation threatened to explode. In early October, Anna called the police after another argument during which Ollie hit her and threatened her with a gun. However, authorities took no action. On October 18th, Anna asked Ollie to leave the apartment and give her and their daughter some space. She filed for divorce and secured a restraining order preventing him from approaching her. Ollie moved to a hotel but kept a spare key to the apartment, even though he had given Anna the main set of keys. Despite moving out, Ollie continued drinking, even during live streams while driving, which made many viewers think he had completely lost control. During one stream, he invited female viewers to message him, boasting that as a star, he could have any woman he wanted. Even with these claims, he couldn't let go of his wife. He constantly called Anna, and when she didn't answer, he called her friends, accusing them of all his problems. Ollie demanded to know Anna's whereabouts and why she wasn't responding. Her friends pleaded with him to leave her alone, but he refused to listen. Ollie didn't believe that Anna genuinely wanted a divorce and no longer wished to be with him. His cousin tried to persuade him to move on and start a new life, but Ollie remained fixated on Anna, who was terrified by his actions. On October 21st, 2021, Ollie used the spare key to enter their apartment when no one was home. He called Anna, telling her he was inside. At the same time, he installed a tracking app on his daughter's iPad, enabling him to monitor Anna's activities. Ollie wanted total control over his wife's movements. The app allowed him to listen to everything happening in the apartment through his phone. One day, Anna received a call from Ollie that frightened her deeply. Sensing danger, she asked 29-year-old Rayburn Barron to accompany her home. They had recently met, and romantic feelings were beginning to develop between them. Rayburn, unlike Ollie, was calm, kind, reliable, and compassionate. Anna had no one else to turn to for help. Rayburn agreed to go with Anna to support and protect her from possible aggression by Ollie. When they entered the apartment, it was empty. They sighed with relief and began to relax. However, Ollie, listening from the hotel, suddenly heard a man's voice. He flew into a rage, grabbed a gun, and immediately headed to the apartment. It was 3 p.m., and in his mind, a scene of infidelity was already unfolding. When Ollie burst into the apartment, he found Anna and Rayburn peacefully sitting on the couch talking. Without hesitation, he shot Rayburn 3 times at close range, hitting his head and neck, killing him instantly. Anna screamed, but Ollie turned the gun on her and shot her in the forehead, killing her instantly. Ollie then fled the apartment with the gun in hand and immediately went to pick up his daughter. Taking her, he said he had hurt Mommy. Ollie then called his mother and confessed to the crime before dialing 911. However, during the call, he claimed to have found his wife and another man dead in the apartment, omitting that he had killed them. Less than 45 minutes later, police tracked Ollie's location via his phone and arrested him. He was immediately charged with double homicide. At the preliminary hearing, Ollie wept as the prosecutor detailed the horrific crime. His testimony was inconsistent and changed several times. Initially, he claimed to have caught his wife kissing Rayburn and, in a moment of rage, killed them both. Later, he tried to change his story, claiming he found them already dead and had no involvement in the murders. However, evidence gathered by police pointed to his guilt. Surveillance cameras captured Ollie entering the building, taking the elevator, and running down the hallway to the apartment. Shortly after, neighbors heard several gunshots, and the cameras recorded Ollie leaving the building. No other individuals were seen on the footage at the time. The gun used to kill Anna and Rayburn was found on Ollie during his arrest. Relatives of both Anna and Ollie believed his social media fame had clouded his judgment. The once insecure man had been transformed by fame, becoming someone unrecognizable. The virtual world replaced reality for him. Ollie began to see himself as superior to others and couldn't handle his popularity. eventually becoming a monster. Many drew parallels between his life and the fate of Tony Montana, his favorite character from Scarface. Like Tony, Ollie exhibited brutality and amorality, and his story now seemed just as tragic. In a prison interview, he denied his guilt. When asked whether Anna could have had a relationship with another man, he became visibly nervous and angry, replying, "No, not while she's married to me." This only confirmed that he was still obsessed with her. The judge denied bail for Ollie, considering him a flight risk and a danger to society. The prosecution demanded either the death penalty or life imprisonment without parole for the double murder. The trial is ongoing. This story illustrates how fame and obsession can turn someone into a shadow of their former self. In the pursuit of popularity, the protagonist lost touch with reality, allowing jealousy and addiction to destroy not only his life, but also the lives of his loved ones. This case warns us about how unchecked emotions and the inability to accept rejection can lead to catastrophic consequences. It teaches us to value freedom and trust in relationships, because trying to force someone to stay only brings pain and tragedy. Fame and social media influence are illusions that cannot replace genuine feelings and harmony. Recognizing a problem in time and asking for help is an essential step that can save lives. Stay tuned for more true stories and investigative reports from Detective Werewolf. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think could have prevented this tragedy, and what lessons have you learned?